Okay, we're live again. I'm not on multiplayer at the moment. We're just sort of back into it, but everything seems to be working again. We're getting reasonable bit rate. So this is a follow-on from the previous stream. We just had an internet dropout, same date. So yeah, we're working again, which is good. I think I've obviously started a lot of other ones in the middle, so we might just get rid of that and just delete them out. I'll edit them out later. So I went with a truck. What I was thinking, should we try multiplayer? Because I've actually just got out of multiplayer. Try and save the internet a little bit. It's a bit strange. Thinking we might as well keep streaming. Chat's probably pretty good. Might just go. Hey. Get ready for this. Manual attach. It's all good, we got it on the ball. We don't need the map. Well, I don't need it. So let's see how we go. What do you think? Should we go into MP and see if Nathan can join, if he chooses to? Or should we be more like worried about just streaming and playing the game for a bit and just setting up the farm? So, I don't know, you guys give me a vote. Tell me what you think. I was going to go to the map. Which fields do we own? We own all of them. Which one's ready to be harvested? 18. 33 is sunflowers. Why would we have sunflowers? 34 and 18 need doing. That's our soybeans and stuff. We might go up to 1 and 34. I'll take this header front up there. I'm doing MP just because I want help to do it and keep me interested, and having a few other guys in here be cool to have a chat. And sort of just, help. The people that have access to the map have helped me, and I want to help them out. So getting them into a couple of videos is very, very good. The releasing the map is, well, I've released it back to Mod Hub for testing, so we'll wait and see how we go with them again. So in due course, hopefully it'll be out. I'm basically the only fault they can find that I got told to ignore, so it should be out. So yeah, let's go back up. What have we got? I think ×5 be suitable enough. So we can have some steady streams. So I'm hoping over the next week we can get into the farm and get in a bit of Saturday night. Saturday morning, night, whatever time zone you work out to be, we'll work out. Yeah, so whatever that will be Saturday. Yeah, multiplayer definitely going to be then. This is just more just setting up and making sure I can get it to work for that day. So, hey, there's going to be issues. Don't worry about that. But I can guarantee, I know a few MP got streamers and stuff that are definitely going to be playing this map. I think which one we're going to... It's so funny because I'm like, so what field are we going to? What's the number? Because I don't know the numbers. Let's move that. Oh yeah, 134. Okay, that's up that other laneway. Moving everything, adjusting everything. Literally just slammed it all together, hope for the best. So. I think that's better. I need to move my steering wheel across a bit more. Hitting cables. Adjust the steering wheel while driving. Did I miss the gateway? No, I have not yet. It's just up here on the left. Ah, go away traffic, I'm... that one. Oh, where's my game volume? Oh, there we go. There it is. Now that's too loud in my headphones. I'm thinking. I think it's about 80. Is it me? That's not out sensitive. You're driving. Don't stress about it. I'm driving it. The funny bit is so my computer screen is on a desk, right? And then I have my keyboard, and then I have my wheel on the edge of the desk. So for me to reach the keyboard, the mouse and everything, it's all got pushed forward for me to throw the wheel, the gear stick and the side panel on. So I'm kind of between touching everything and driving it like a, I would like to say an old person, but yeah, pretty much like I'm real crossed-armed. Like, hey, I can drive with my elbows. It's just like I feel I'm very close. If I get the tummy right, I can steer the steering wheel, okay? Hashtag blame the wheel, isn't it? No, get out. No, we're taking the New Holland. Should we try and go multiplayer now? It seemed to be holding. We're up to 4 meg on the bit rate, 4,000. So video internet seems to be up there. I got follow me, don't I? I was thinking we can get the really large auger wagon and just put it in the corner of a field and use it like as a temporary grain storage. Maybe I should actually get it backed up properly. We need to go. I don't have much traffic, but they're in the way, guaranteed, every time. Alright, let's go back. Let's sit back. Let's get comfortable. Wow, too far with that. He's already blocked. It's because there's cars on. Typical me. Come and help a H. So, okay chat, do you want me to load in multiplayer for other people to join, or do you want me to just keep streaming and hope for the best? Come, vote with chat. Come on, let's work it out. Let's have it back. Do you want to watch me and the harvester crashing into everything? Or do you want to get multiplayer and watch everyone crash into everything? I reckon it'd be funny. It'd be just so good getting everyone on and watching them at 300 millisecond lag just because they're running off my computer. It's gonna be hilarious. I reckon it'd be like, I got this like bittersweet sort of feeling going, I drive like that all the time on their multiplayer servers. Come back here. Come on, have a go on mine. I'm hoping I get this right. We could... Should go to MP, or should we just drive myself? You get... Yes, we should. Is like... Should with what? I'm kind of hoping to get it right, that I could set up my other PC or my laptop as... I don't know if Nathan is. He was. He's probably trying to work out, still trying to connect or something. I can message him. If we want to go to MP, I'll ping, you know, Discord. Ping. Annoy everyone. Well, where's the helper? You what, mate? This guy is serious. At least it does like 50. Okay. That means exit game and go back in. Up to me. Great. I tell you should know by now, I do not plan what I'm doing. It is off the fly. I'm like, I want to come in, let's see what happens. Since when have I started a stream or game or even a video recording with a plan? I tried it once, you know how that ended up. 3 views later, that was a very low video. Why should I plan these things? Oh. $40K an hour. Do 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 do. Realistic beacons. Do 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 do. Yep. Can't believe Stream Elements is using 20%, 22% of my CPU. Streamlabs, sorry, is using 20% of my CPU just stream at 3 megabytes, or 3 to 4 meg. That is just like when I use OBS Live. So it's still an OBS, and I put it on into. So when I go on Twitch, it's using like 8 or 4% of my CPU. What time is it? 8 PM. 8 o'clock at night for me, currently. I was streaming before it kind of ended abruptly because my internet dropped out again, like it done pretty much every night this week. So I've been on other streams and it dropped out, and then we've gone, so now I'm on a hotspot on my phone. That's why I'm like questioning to go to multiplayer, but most are pretty happy with it. So it's 7 AM. Ooh, 11 hours behind. Behind or in front? 12 PM. Yeah, show off IRT. Good on you. You're in a strange time zone. 12 p.m, but you only wake up at like 11. Go away, helper. Okay, fine. Let's save the game. We'll turn traffic back on. Yeah, we'll click save. So we ended up with $36,000 from 5 million, just buying 2 of everything. So that's a good fun. Fine, we've got a quick game. We're going to multiplayer. So bear with while the loading, the screens goes black and everything like that. Sorry for it. I'm going to create a game. 52 minutes, that's that one. Continue. Dun-dun. I don't know why I have a password. It's basically hit start, we're connecting. So this may or may not drop out. International. Yeah, it's pretty funny because it's on my map, which only selected people have access to it. So why do I have a password if you can't connect because you don't have the right map? But hey, good, we're on. Check out no ping because it's off my PC. Oh, because we got the tap? Hold on. Oh yeah, let's turn the tractors on and the harvesters on. Thank you. Here we go. Okay, so should be able to join. Okay. Oh, well that dropped the views. It's probably like hell laggy because I was messaging people. Let's see if Nathan will jump on. We don't know. IRT, he can't because he's busy. I'm thinking soybeans, oats, soybeans. We'll take it for a run. That's a nice field, that one. We should get this at a more precise spot. Try driving it correctly. Around that way. We had it right. Best spot for the ute. Under a shady tree. Everything's still holding alright? Should be. This could all fail. I'm sort of testing it to work out to make sure I've got things right for the week for Saturday. Oh, thanks for the ping, IRT. I did have an idea. So with manual attach, you have to attach everything but like implements and stuff. So if we I'm just menus up to remember how to things to do. We're going to disable swaths. I don't want straw. Hold on. Someone's forgot the PDO. Ah, we should have internet back. Hold on. You guys ready for a break or what? Bear with me 1 second. I'm just going to go into a check somewhere else. Okay, it should come over when we have the correct internet. Unless I've dropped out again, which is possible. Okay. This live stuff is great. We should totally do it more often. Lol. $45 through here. Oh, I can fit it. I know it's very tight to 40, so it's like that and a little bit. Anyone else joined yet? Nope. No one joined, just me. We'll do some wheat harvesting. Welcome to Australia. Let's do some wheat. Nice different change for everything. Everything's loading up pretty cool, so I'm basically just running everything off Streamlabs at the moment, so it's using a lot more. So the chat is probably a second to 4 seconds later, so there's a lot more lag through everything. I'm not I used to usually run the stream and then watch it myself, so then I'm watching and getting the chat as soon as you guys are getting it, to try and be, it's less lag that way. But it takes a lot more internet, so that's why Discord's off, the chat, you know, yeah, everything's off. We're just down to Streamlabs in the game, and on multiplayer to hold that bit rate up, which seems to be working. So that, and I've restarted modems and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, been pretty chaotic sort of night. It's so annoying. I was hoping to come back for a cruise, and yeah. And my dinner's here. Typical, right on dinner time. This is like when I want to try and get on earlier and then stop by dinner. That's what I used to do, so that was not convenient for me. But yeah, now we've got a very tight computer bench. I should really show you guys how like tight I am. I'm literally like probably 7 centimeters, 7 to 8. I wouldn't even be 10 centimeters away from my steering wheel, just to reach the pedals and the keyboard. The keyboard is like at my total arm lengths, so it's just like wow. Just nice and cruisy. Ooh, we can do GPS. Yeah, this field is not a GPS field. I very rarely have auto steer on in this field. It's like 4 laps around the outside, or 3.5 to 4 laps around the outside, done. 36 meters in here is pretty good fun. I'll give that a go. Oh, good quality streaming on YouTube. Everything's like so serious because it comes back and you can watch it later. Feel like we got game volume up a bit now. Let's resort. That's a little bit nicer. So you guys, let's try and learn something, eh? Do you want to do... I'm hoping to go with this and with multiplayers, teach everyone watching, well not teach, just show everyone that's watching how in real life I do broadacre wheat farming. Like I mainly grow wheat and canola. My pedals are slipped away. Slipping away. Come back. Might not have. I don't have the carpet bit attached. Chaotic much? I got everything going on tonight. Oh wow. Everything at once. Absolutely everything. Okay, hi. Bye, RT. Hey, can you send me your profile picture on Discord or something? I have the idea of modifying it, putting it sideways and putting it in a bed. And adding it as an emoji on the Discord. I just reckon that'd be funny. Instead of putting the bed emoji, we'll have the IRT's logo. You know, the tractor sleeping. I think that'd be cute. That'd be quite cool and funny. You don't have to. I'm just wanna reckon about 10 minutes of me when photoshopping. I reckon I'll get it. Putting it in a bed. Running joke, people. IRT doesn't get sleep at night. He sleeps in the mornings. Yes. Yeah, send it to me. You know, when I get time, I'll do it. Might be tomorrow or something. Just realised we're about 95%, so I'm thinking, yeah, we better organise this auger wagon pretty quickly. Because there's no point putting the grain on the roof. It's good enough for me. Let's go and tap across. That's it. Everyone, do multiplayer. Come on, BMP. Where are you now? I think I should select some different songs. While that's loading, let's select it. Don't exactly know whether this is copyright or not, but we can keep going until we get a tick. It's not supposedly, because it's the same where I got every other song, but we'll find out. We should have the map on Mod Hub pretty soon. Hopefully. Hopefully we do. But we'll find. Get this right, we can try and get all of it in one pass. Yes. Yeah, 45's worth it. Don't need much of them. Doing lots. So what do we want to know? Do you want to learn how the machine works? What sort of rates, info, settings we should be running at? Or do you want to learn how I manage a field, how I do headlands and that sort of stuff? I cut the corner so that I can unload on the auger wagon. I'm not unloading during the one. Normally what I would do is go to that end, come straight back. Well, normally I don't have this much wheat coming off, but gone to that end of that bank. Instead of turning around and coming down along this water drain, I would have gone straight back where I harvested and done a run line, and then turned around and come back on that run line and unloaded on the run, and then cleaned up afterwards, so that the harvesters never stopped. Because that whole time that the harvester stopped harvesting while we went and got the auger wagon, come back, is why we employ someone else with the auger wagon. One harvester and an auger wagon is more efficient than two harvesters and no auger wagon. It's how to keep the machine moving, keep the crop coming off. It's what it's all about. Getting the wheat off as quick as it can before the next rain, or it gets withered and all that sort of stuff. That's why I got it for multiplayer, so we can have two harvesters going, an auger wagon, the truck, keep things moving. That's what I was thinking. We probably need that bigger seed auger wagon, the Elmer's or something, or no, actually a field bin, or like a temporary grain storage, and every portable grain storage will be wicked, because then you could just put that behind the big tractor behind the Challengers, park that in the corner of the field here, so the truck will just constantly come to the field and unload out of that machine, also giving us time to the auger wagon to keep moving and the harvesters to keep moving. So I'm hoping to have 3 or so people in to do it. Alright Nathan, yeah, I'm back. Got it sorted. I've turned off the normal internet. Well, actually still plugged in. It keeps saying there's no internet. I've sent a complaint going, why has it dropped out? And I'm running off my phone hotspot. So we're back into business. Harvesting away, trying to find a second free to eat my dinner, which it looks very, very messy. So this is going to be great. We'll have to be back to where I know best. Everyone probably unsubscribed from all the pings from the live streams dropping in and out, trying to get it to load. It's great fun. If we were keen, Nathan, we would get in some full modded multiplayer server with like the 9Rs on it. I'm hoping to get the Bolgart DLC. Well, I've actually pre-ordered it off my Giants partner link. It's in the description, guys. If you want it, click on one of those links, go to the DLC, type in Aussie at the bottom. Much appreciated. It'll all come back to me, which is good. So it'll help, one, help Giants outsell it. 2, help me by putting a bit of the sale towards me. I'm basically going to be running the DLC on multiplayer or on any game I'm running next, because it's just a wicked DLC. The other trick I was going to do is... Oh, where did I get... Oh, place anywhere. I may have got that from Gav. So, I don't know where that is. Disable vehicle cam. Is that the wrong one? I got one off Mod Hub. But I can uninstall them and redo it. Yeah, we'll redo it. I got time. I don't think we're missing much, so let's save game. Let's reload mods. We're going into Mod Hub. I'll pull place anywhere off because that could be a different one to get to. So Mod Hub. Make sure I get the right disable cam. Come on, load. Good quality Mod Hub. There it goes. No. Oh, it's alright. I will go with what I have installed. Here we go. This one. Let's uninstall it. We'll make sure, because I've had 2 of them and I'm thinking, what? I may have selected the wrong one. Disable vehicle cam is a must have. I don't know why it's not in game. I have way too many mods. So who's that? Yeah, no, I don't know where that came from. Like I said, I think I got it off Gav, playing multiplayer with Gav. Park vehicles. There you go. So 2 versions there. I would have selected the wrong one. Let's go. I wanted to be in Mod Hub, not out of the game. Sorry for all the black screens, guys. It's like right at the start. It's like one of the first ones they did. There we go. Vehicle collision. It's literally 1 meg. Okay, just got it now. Cool. Well, let's find out. Let's do a quick restart. Alright, the game loads pretty quick, so yeah, done. Drawing game. No, hold on. Duh. So used to doing that. Okay. Let's load in disable collision camera. There it is. Aussie Farmer Live, Nathan. Thunderstruck's the password. That should be all pretty good. And under international. Obviously you found it because you asked questions. One day I'll load it up on my other PC. The game's there, the mods are here now. Just copy the mods folder over. Let me know if it doesn't work. No, I needed to sort it out. I had two coming up before. This is all practicing just because hopefully Saturday when, you know, IRT's not working, GD's not working and stuff like that, we can all play on MP together. And I think it'd be very good to have the map. So it should be right now. There's no farm password. I added a password about the server for some reason. Unless you've got the map, you can't be on it. And the map got zipped up about, I don't know, a day ago. No capitals, yeah, as one word, no capitals, yeah. Like Akadaka Thunderstruck. Is it working? I'll eat dinner while I wait. Nathan's here. Yeah, I've seen that, Nathan. How's the ping? How's the lag? Welcome to how I normally play multiplayer. I'm waiting for the hamster to actually take a step forward to go around the wheel for the percentage to go up. Was it? Synchronization simulator. Welcome to it, guys. Hopefully you got a packed lunch. We could be here a while. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That was 10. Boom. Here we go. That was quick. Oh, you know, got 3 mouthfuls of food out of that. Up to you what you want to do, Nathan. Oh, should give you prems. Remove from farm. Kick ban. There you go. You can. I don't know. I can't give you admin. I don't know how to. But you got farm management. Which is whatever, I don't know. Change his name. Starts his own farm on the one farm with that piece of land that's not owned. Gets his own little class out or something, or fent. Sits down there ploughing away. I kind of want to know from your experience, Nathan, how it all works and stuff. How it's got runs and everything, so then basically we know how it loads in multiplayer, what the lag's like and stuff as a map. If you can go and tell me it's like 250, 300 millisecond lag, yeah, okay, cool. Welcome to international gaming. It's the off-road truck. We'll be right. Here we go. He's gonna... Well, that was a big drive. I should have left that over near the pickup. You can drive the header if you wanted to, Nathan. I'll go and get the case or something. Or you can go and get the case one. We got, you know, a reasonable size of field beans to go, soybeans to harvest. Knowing you probably want the New Holland. Can't drive anything American. Week 34, which is in front of us, is soybeans, so we got to harvest that out. But we also have 18, so if you want to get, I don't know whether we want to leave it. I sort of was doing this one, and we can do that soybeans in front of us, and then we'll just grab the couple of seed hawks and plant the rest, so we got heaps to get on with next time. Or we can go and plough it or something. Yeah, try and change it up a little bit. I'm really just pretty much just setting up a few crops and everything. I really have no plan. You know me by now, don't you? I don't organise anything. This is like the most organisation I've sort of ever done for, something on Saturday. But when I'm like, oh, we might as well stream it. What can go wrong? Everything goes wrong. Yeah, so then like on the weekend, on Saturday, we can have a big harvest or something, get another couple of harvesters. I just wanted it for the cash to do these couple of ones. But we can go and plough, say, one of those other fields or subsoil it. I should buy another subsoiler. Sell this and buy another subsoiler. Get the two challenges going. We can do skip row, GPS multiplayer. Actual real life broadacre harvest planting. Show how it's done. Once I finish eating, I'm like 2 mouthfuls away. So hopefully guys will only go for it like a bit longer. Like, whoa, what, I'm working on another hour. It's 9 o'clock now, so I've been struggling to get up in the mornings. Harvest a little patch so you got room to move around. Should set up the auto steer. We'll go and empty that pickup, that truck. Yeah, good old manual attach. I kind of got it to be a bit more realistic. Let's check for pricing. I guess we better check and see how much we got to cost on things. We got some wheat, which is Bruce has given the best deal. Typical Dragon Exports, the cheapest. Hashtag scumbag. Typical, isn't he? Well, you know, he does have a sale 50% off at his sell point. But we'll duck off and go and see Bruce the kangaroo. If you wanted to do GPS, Nathan, that run line on that next field is due north in real life. All this side is all north, south run lines. I literally don't change it. It's all marked as one field in my map. My real life in my green star, it's all marked as one field. There's no the boundaries around the outside, no boundaries around these trees and everything. Nah, well, he stopped, not me. I guess also, how's the lag? Is it usable or is it painful? So hopefully we get, this will be out pretty soon. This is basically the final version. I can't see any issues. I had the issues to go before with the map and certain texture issues, XML issues. I've spent hours fixing all that. Hey Bruce, how you going, mate? And we've done a lot of little neating up and everything and sort of finishing the map off, making it pretty good. 220, oh, that's not bad. Had worse, okay. I've had worse as well, but that collision is real. What a sell point. Ah, well. So I'm we'll plant these other fields around the sheds and stuff and yard. It's only a couple of fields to plant, and that's why we got the seed hawks. I just wanted a bit of cash so I can buy everything. It's an amazing map. Is it better actually playing it than what you've just watched on YouTube and everything? I think it looks so much better in game than it does on video. Video does not give it enough credit. So 220 is pretty good. That means the map's not creating lots of ping or lag. Like I'm sitting at 60 frames, 60, getting dropped to 50 there around the BGA with lots of buildings. Can't complain with that. cut a bit more of this headland off, and then I'll do a split down the middle, so you can harvest one side versus the other. It's the easiest way. You can keep going around the outside if you wanted to. Mine's roughly 40-50 because I've... Okay. That's not bad for your PC. Mine's on Ultra. Or the very high Ultra, yeah. Everything, and Gab's field textures, so that's why the density map is huge, like for crop textures and stuff. If we're clever, we can do skip row. Alright, let's go. No, this one. Oh yeah, that's right, it's Alt-C, Alt-S. Auto width. Boom. Show lines. Track name. Track name is North. With a G. No, North. We're going to go set A. Heading is 0. Good. Thank you. And then we go add it. Could do the whole like skip row. Hey amazing, how you going? Just at about done playing Green River. I got done playing Green River in 2017 when the season released, when seasons came on it, and then just like, yeah, I played that pretty hard. So much multiplayer on it, and then I was over it. So I haven't even downloaded it for 19. That's how much I was over it. I don't think I have. I may have just for my MP, but yeah, I'm looking forward for this map to coming out as well. It's going to be good. Nathan's pretty impressed with it, and that's coming from Meadow Grove, so that's good. Oh look, I look like a professional now. This map will do well. Oh yeah, thanks. I'm hoping it will. I've sent it to VF and Daggerwin, so I'm at, like I said, I'm at that stage where the map is pretty much done. So I think it's time to start building some hype for it, get some interest into it. So yeah, I've sent it to VF and Daggerwin so they can do a first look. I've done lots of videos on it, so if you type in Google on Ninghan Farms, basically my map, or YouTube, it comes up with me, which is where I want to be. That is just awesome. So I'm top of the list. Not quite top of the list for Aussie farms and stuff. I don't think I've tagged any more videos with that one. But it'll be out there eventually, so it's more just trying to get my channel out there, so hopefully yeah, if them building the hype, I should actually just get them to try and add my YouTube channel in the link, call it done. Build me some subs. It's the only way to build some hype. Try and help the channel growth. And yes, we're harvesting for that 5 foot on the edge. You know how to use GPS? So I don't know whether you have the run line now, or it's not, but it is north, and you can shift the run line over. There we go. Come on, grab. Real life wiggle does that. I should get that auger wagon for you, keep you on the run. Try and keep spacing it up. I'm hoping to we might, before the next stream, or the weekend stream, Saturday stream, I want to park everything, so you have to get out and run. So then we can try and get some realistic. Yeah, you got my line? Sweet. That worked. Yeah, I pretty much have 2 run lines, north, south, east, west on this farm. And then there is down on field 22 has its own run line. Okay, yeah. No, that's alright. I feel experienced. I've been playing FS, well, 2011, I think, or 12 when the 11 DLC came out. So I got the Platinum Edition there, so yeah, 2 months, yeah, I got that. 5 months, I got that. So I've been playing at FS for a long time, and then I'm well experienced, been doing this since farming wise. Like I say, I might have been only, about 1 when I first learnt how to steer a tractor, sitting on Dad's lap. So yeah, I've got good memories of sitting in the tractor with Dad and the dog and driving around, steering around. I'd have a go, then my brother would have a go, then Dad always said I kept the straightest line. This is before GPS, we had to steer it. That was Dad's GPS, put us on his lap and he would steer along in the tractor. Had to keep had to watch the air seeder the whole time, just planting away. So it's pretty good. I've got to do some placeables. That's what the whole idea of getting this little bit of harvesting done. Those couple of ready fields, the rest are growing. So there's fertilising and stuff that needs doing. That's pretty easy. Hopefully we might get that 400k so we can get that Rubicon, but we'll see. We've got a big oat field to harvest. So anything's possible there. Yeah, been playing with FS09. Yeah, I didn't do 08, but I have memories of 09. The 09 map, but I know I've got FS11 Platinum on a disc sitting in the cupboard here. Pretty much everything besides 15 and 19 are on disc. I had FS17 and FS15 twice. I had 17 on my Xbox One, 15 on my PlayStation 360. But I started with 15 on my PC, didn't like it when there was nothing. No, it was just, it wouldn't run my computer at the time. The computer I had was very bad, so I couldn't afford much, so I went and got a PS3. Started playing that. So that's why I had a PlayStation, because PlayStations are better for gaming. A bit more power than the Xbox, or definitely was at the time. Bought Farming Simulator for that, and that's when I learned all the modding, controller handling, and all the game hacks sort of thing, like the cheaty plows, the whole plant, the solar panel times 120 to try and build some hours up on everything before you start to get some dollars and everything like that. So all those little hacks. And then I got FS17. And I remember FS17 when that first came out on the, well, there's a harvester there. Skip row. I should wait. So I remember when 17 came out and we were in, can't remember but the exact map name, but basically the base game map, the good one. I remember when you used to buy a vehicle and then you'll sell it, and then all you had to do was keep hitting the same controls and it'll keep selling that vehicle. So you'll just buy that and then you'll make some money. So you'll sell your tractor or the pickup, keep selling that till you can afford a more expensive tractor. I remember selling the quad track, like, and sitting there for 5 minutes selling a quad track to get some hacking in some dollars that way. Because console, you learnt those things. You never had to do it on basically PC, because I jump in the XMLs and edited it up. So that's where it learnt me to be, and also hours and hours of different gameplay. 19, I haven't bought it on my console. I've been just on my PC. I learnt when basically towards the end of 17, I thought I might as well stream this. So I got it on the computer, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll stream this. And that's when I got into mods, pretty hard, and multiplayer and everything. And then basically YouTube and everything took off. And I just did so many hours on the console, and I was like, I should, you know, instead of me just sitting here playing it, I should video it for people. Alt S. Let's turn some lines off. Do you want to keep harvesting, Nathan, or we're going to go and do some planting? I'm going to put that placeable down. Which one is it? The Stelling Station. Back at the farm. I want to put another shed in here, but we can up that somewhere else. So we need this for the seed hawks and everything. So trying to work out a nice simple spot to get to it. But we could just use the other machine to get it. Oh yeah, we should probably put it where I got my fertilizer sheds in real life. Like right here. Okay, so that is so you can buy seed and all that sort of stuff. We basically buy it. What other things we want to get? We were thinking of getting another subsoiler to go behind the other Challenger. 80 grand, so we've got to sell this next load of grain. We can keep harvesting if you want to go and do field 18 so we can earn some cash, buy this other subsoiler. Haha. Manual attach for the win. Field 18 is not far from here. Field 33 is ready to grow, which is soy, sunflowers. I don't have sunflowers. And 21. What other sunflowers do we have? At least we don't buy any cotton or something like that. Oh, look at the size of the sugar beets field. Whoops, we shouldn't have bought that. Yeah. Oh wait, you're taking... Oh. I was going to tow it with a pickup. But doesn't matter. We really should go this other way. Up here. Along the edge of the field. Yeah, okay. Yeah, people like the factories. I think that does have that extra element of not just selling the grain for a new machine. You got to use the grain for something. Surprise crop. Isn't crop destruction on? Oh, you may get stuck over that edge, Nathan. Lol. We can clean that up if you wanted to. I was thinking that we could have some fun with some chainsaws and whatnot. Yeah, there is a sort of a fire break that goes along there, but so used to shortcuts. So the field we're going to, oh, is this one here? Yeah, this one's a bit of a heavy country. It's actually a bit of a red sort of hill. It normally never really yields that high, but it does when it rains it gets very it's a very red clay sort of country in this field, So nothing like it, but it does yield pretty good. Splash teleportation. Oh. In the under a tree here. And get the pickup. Oh yeah, no probs. Should really try and make a plan on what I've got to do. See what fields are at. What's our states of things? It's really just our rounds of the shed that needs ploughing, which is good. I should have crop destruction on. Where is it? Yeah, it's on. Okay. Let's also work out what other crop types we have. See, everything's sort of growing. So we just got 2 sugar beet fields. We own 1 potato field. What's the other one we got? We got no. Oh, we own 1 cotton field. Special machine for that. What's the other one? Do we own sugarcane? Don't know why sugarcane doesn't grow on a map. It's installed on it. But anyway, so they are all growing at the moment. Judging by here, okay. Obviously you can see where we're harvested. Some are pretty close to growing. We're just going to harvest this field. I don't know what we're going to do with this. Sunflowers. Plant withering is off because it takes so long to get over things. Fertilization's pretty good. There's only we only have a couple of fields, 3 fields that require lime, so it's not a big issue. We can fertilize some of these other fields, but we've got a bit of subsoiling to do on the main ones, and then we'll worry about fertilizer later. I'm not stressing about fertilization on the fields at the moment, being the fact that they yield pretty high, so I'm not worrying about it at all, really. Because it's, you know, we're dealing with Australian hectares with European yields, so it's not that bad. Meaning, yeah, impressive. But we could pick all these sticks up, get the stump grinder, grind it all, you know, the skid steer. Oh, look at that one, that's a floaty one. Off. I didn't notice about that floating stick. That's pretty clever. We can clean it all up and make it into one field. It's basically what I've done in real life. Being that it's not destroying the crop, we could have just driven out of it. Yeah. Back. Perfect timing. I finally caught to it. So you can tell with my driving skills, we still can get around the gateways and stuff like that. It'd be nice to get some seed hawks through here and stuff and see how they handle. There's a right turn, Nathan, through another gate, fence way. Geo? No. There's no seasons actually running on the map at the moment. I do not have a geo. I want to make my own geo to suit my environment conditions and stuff like that. So it would be nice to have one. Oh, PDO. PDO. We'll get the hang of this soon. Oops. You forgot the PDA too. Who plays at manual attach? Oh, we're Kroll. Ah, yeah, not running seasons. I want to make my own geo because all the geos have snow. Seasons have snow. Yeah, okay, there's a Queensland geo, but the geo is built in Queensland, which is for tropical summers and stuff, so the rain happens in summer, not in winter. So I have a strange sort of weather pattern. So I get the occasional tropic summer, thunderstorms and stuff, but it's more around this time of year, so it's more around your springtime, not in summer as such. So we're going to sell this soybeans so I can afford the next bit. Where's soybeans expensive at? Bruce is winning again. But we might go, I think we're going to go and see Gaveston. We're going to see the cheapo one, being that Gaveston's just over here. Yeah, so all the season geos and stuff are just not quite correct for my area. And I'm just thinking about how to do it properly, learning it all. So there's no season. You can run seasons. All the objects and everything are all set up to be seasons compatible. It'll run off the tip coal, so, well, to say as a snow mask, but it doesn't snow in my area. I've never seen it. No one ever has. It will never snow here, just about. Even with global warming or global cooling, it will be very, very pushed to snow. Yeah, the coldest I see it get is -2. I've seen the -4 once or something. That's like a frosty morning, not a snowy morning, and that's what it's at. So basically the snow map isn't required. I don't know whether it's actually required in the map, but it's not required for my map because you don't need, there's no such thing as snow. I went the wrong way. It's only sunflowers. I should have gone up on that track. So that's why I'm not running seasons. I do like the seasons. I do like the layout and the, you know, planting all at the same time, the harvesting all at the same time, dealing with a few weather environments. Doing hay is a bit questionable with seasons. It's probably the percentage of a little bit too complicated. Other than that, it's pretty good. So this is Gaveston Grains. As you can tell, it's a bit of a grain. You can do transport missions and stuff from here. The transport mission is basically you have to transport seed pallets. So you can do pallets from here to like the export or the feed lot and stuff like that. There's the bale sell point, and that's the livestock sell point right there. Obviously we've got keep left. And the signs fall over. Well, they used to. They used to fall over. Ah. Now we can go up to where the harvesters are. Oh, there's a collision on that gate. That's right there. It's painful. It's really only 2 gates that's an issue on. I don't know whether I want to get the correct harvester front or not at all. To be honest, we should park this on the track. There we go. Did you want to do a cut in half, Nathan, or do you want to do skip row harvesting? Something different. Got to lift the tine reel up and put it out a bit though, it's pretty thick. You know, with the GPS we could do skip row. You know, do one, miss one, but want it with harvesters, you have you both go the same way, so it's basically you harvest back on yourself, but then you skip 2 runs, and then you harvest back on yourself, so then the harvester's always trailing each other. It's just only one harvester goes out in the middle of the crop. CG factories for hay, don't mind. Don't know, have you ever driven a harvester in real life and seen how farmers actually do it? Yeah, I've got a, I basically made a sell point for the hay, so it looks like basically a hay lot, feed lot sort of area. That's what it's all livestock, so you've got to sell your grain there, you sell your hay there, so you can use your theory of feeding, and you know, there's a transport mission. I've even added transport missions to the map, so if you go into here, you can go from bales. So you have to transport hay bales from the bale sell point to the livestock dealer, so they can feed the animals that are there. Been in a few, never drove one. Oh, okay. I don't want to count the hours I've done in a harvester. I count the seasons, does that help? And I think I'm up to 15 seasons or something, or maybe 16. Yeah. You know what, learnt to drive a tractor and a harvester before I can drive a car. First vehicle drove down the road was a harvester. This is where we need someone else just to drive the auger wagon. Then we could be like full production line. Try and smash out some hectares. I bought the truck over, I didn't bring the auger wagon. Alt S, show some lines, spontaneous lines. This is so if I'm leading, we'll do skip row. It'll be something different. I've never seen someone do skip row in FS. It took me a little while to learn it. I only learnt it because of so the aim of skip rowing is so both harvesters are closer together, so then the auger wagon, if travelling further distance to and from say the truck or the field bin grain storage, temporary grain storage in the paddock in the field, the harvesters are closer together, so the auger wagon can unload one harvester, just stop, pull into the next lane, unload the next harvester, go and unload itself, and then both harvesters are close together. It's not having to travel to one side of the field then the other side of the field for the 2 different harvesters. So that's why skip rowing is a little bit, that's why it's better, and that's why it's used on multi-harvest operations. So way skip row works is, I'll show you in a bit, but you pretty much, it's a GPS thing, okay? So if I cut the field or went down the middle, then the next harvester will be following just to the right of me, so then our augers are both on the same side of the field. Yeah, both pointing out, or both pointing, so the auger wagon's not driving in the crop, because that's unrealistic. So you have both harvesters next to each other. Then what happens is the leading harvester skips not one row at the end, so it doesn't go from one run to the next one. He doesn't go to the one after that, because that will still hit the harvester. He goes to the next one, so he skips 2 runs. And that harvester that was following can turn back on himself. Then come to the end, the first harvester can turn around back on himself, and the second one skips 2 runs. I hope that's explained and understanding, but we will show it in a minute. Really should put the New Holland. It's got like 100 litres bigger grain tank. So then, you know, basically both harvesters are harvesting down the field like this, tailing each other. Hashtag still harvester. I tried to give the edges of field enough track to drive the pickup around, and you know, the auger wagon, so you can drive around and come to the harvesters and stuff about that and things like that. So if you're spraying, you can fold up and drive along, so you're not driving through the crop. So I try to put some good edging on, because in real life I would actually be setting right to those trees. There wouldn't be a grass edge to drive on. I've added that in for FS requirements basically. But, you know, at the end there where the tracks are, the laneway is, yeah, that goes all the way. Well, that goes all the way up. This is the map boundary. I have the tracks are there, just no green edge on them. Put everything in the right position, make it feeding right. I can move things around again. I've got rid of my dinner plate. Oof. Wasn't meant to hit that button. You got it on follow me. Oh, that's cheating. That's smart thinking, actually. If only I thought of that stuff. We could set that harvester up to follow this one on follow me, and then you can harvest along or something. No, because it's not going to work, because it will always be on that wrong side. See, I would use, there's a couple of reasons I use skip row harvesting. Sometimes I'll do split from the middle and work my way out, but then on bigger fields, like if you start in the middle, both harvesters are quite a distance apart. Same with going from outside in, so the auger wagon has to travel a long distance. In theory, what we do sometimes is I go, say, 10 runs up, do a cut, and then both harvesters work the same way out the field, then the next harvester does another 10 cut ways up, runs up. So that's one way of doing it, especially when you've got different size harvester fronts and stuff. But with different size fronts, you have to do inside out, basically, or outside in, whatever way works best. I try and do skip rowing due with the both harvester fronts being, lol, you know, the similar size harvester fronts. Yeah, I just seen the JD. Oh, what? He's blocked. This is why you don't use hired help. $11 to drive the tractor at a tree. I could have done that for free. But say if we came into the field, say in this gateway here, but we need to go out, in the gateway on the other side of the corner, you'll do skip row, so then both harvesters end up at the gateway, so you're not driving across the field once you finish harvesting. That's what it's all about. So is he like on top of the fence or something, or? I don't know if I gotta... Stuck on the fence. Oh my god. Why? Oh well. I'll fix it for you, Nathan. It's okay. No, I can't do it. You're in it. Hey, gonna get out for it? Where's the collision box? I went the wrong way. There it is, yeah. In. Watch this, Nathan. When I get the right spot. I do these things all the time. We get the... Where's the hand? Hey, what? I can't pick him. Why does the John Deere not allow you to pick it up? You can pick up every other machine. Like, I can pick up... Oof. I can pick up the auger wagon. Yep, that's how it's supposed to happen. We need... Here we go. Found the hook. That's why I like those developer mods. Just one just to fix it. I think I'm just about going to skip night now. Come on. Yep, there we go. All hooked up. You know, who stops harvesting at 6 o'clock at night, 7 o'clock at night? So anyway, that was a bit of a giggle. Typical case, where's the rear work light? There's the hazards. So I was gonna, yeah, say let's mod it and put the harvesters at 18 k's an hour and stuff like that, so it's actually like real life speed. I can't stand doing 10 k's an hour. That's why I always use, like, you know, in real life I'd have 2 harvesters, these 2, and I'll do the whole lot in a couple of days. But yeah, you can totally see in farm sim there'll be 6 or 4 or 5. I just have heaps going, always moving them, and just like drive around the auger wagon. So it's always fun when you're on. It's just fun with me. If there's a way to crash it and break it, I'll do it. I'm probably going to be full, but so what I would do here, so if Nathan came on the right side of me for skip rowing on the run, what I would do is not, yeah, skip 2 runs turning right, but because I'm 80% full, I'll turn around and we'll come back on the left side, and then we can unload into the auger wagon, because I don't think we're going to make it back at 80% across the field doing a cut, and there's no point me driving out the middle if I can't get unloaded. It's like, yeah, you don't drive an auger wagon across a field of crop. It's just not what you do. But my guess is we should go and skip the night. At 99% perfect across it. I think we're going to skip the night. Park this one out of the way. We'll play with magical tab everywhere. I don't know. Get my speed set. Whoa. Get cuddly. This is weird. Okay, now I feel comfortable. Pick my line. Done. So if you want to know, just above the right hand indicator light fender there, you can see the edge of the field. That's what I'm lining up with. Keeping that way, have a look around. Sort of keeps me pointing straight. It's nice. I drive better from the cab. Empty? Or am I just... I'm full. This tractor's probably a little bit small for this. Or needs a front weight. Sunset's quite nice. Sunset or sunrise? Can never work it out. Alright, let's do a teleportation space jump to the gas station. Have my 9 hours sleep for the night. That includes time of playing FS. Oh, you still haven't unloaded. I left you all night to unload. Okay. Set up the hours. Look at that sunrise. Yeah, I can see why people want it as a multiplayer map. It is a lot more fun. Too bad we can't have a program where we could set boundaries on that first lap and then just like have a little coverage map display. It'd be so much better than a just lines in the middle of the field. But hey, I should really use my steering wheel. So that's how skip row works. So it's called skipping. You basically skip a row. Some people have just said they just skip one every time, just keep working the harvester in front of the other one, and then basically just turn around back on themselves when they want to unload, depending on how far you go across the field. But I like to have it like this and say with the other harvester fairly close, so then it's easier on the auger wagon. Oh, no, that's alright. I skipped the night and unloaded and everything. Things like that happen, Nathan. It's okay. Oh. In the push from Mod Hub, what we're going to do. Oh, the push of lag. Smash live channels. The right side, just on that skip run. Oh, whatever way you want to go. Yeah, okay. I left you a one run line. I thought it was obvious. Nah. Do you want to lead the skip row effort, Nathan, or do you want to just follow? But I'd go on the right side, the one run I left in the middle. You know, real life farming techniques right here. So I've never seen people with GPS. GPS is built for skip row. Basically good attitudes towards controlled traffic and stuff like that. That's what GPS auto steers for. Reduce overlap, reduce fertilizer costs, reduce engine and downtime, and well, not downtime, it's engine wear and stuff. Hey mate, how you going? So that's where GPS is actually, it is a real life tool. Okay, it's boring in FS because you're not steering. People are used to just steering around and doing their silly round and rounds when they're all left out at the end of the runs. But in real life, that's what it's for. Is basically to reduce fertilizer, fuel costs, overlap, keep the machine, keep the harvester front full. It becomes more efficient. You can fill the rotor up more, then you can have your better machine settings. You can have a better optimization of the machine. Most harvesters actually require a bit of grain and a bit of feed into it to stop it throwing grain. You don't want to be throwing the oats or the wheat or the grain out the back. So you actually want it to be more efficient. So that's where, instead of me wiggling along the outside and lots missed, and then the other person trying to follow it, this is where GPS is built for. GPS auto steer. It is a real life tool. I drive every day. I wouldn't drive in a field without it. I've seen my tractors stop because I hired helper, couldn't get GPS to load. Okay, the machine wouldn't engage on him. So the tractor stops when GPS doesn't work. That's real life farming. People find games boring because I'm not steering, but you just gotta do, I build it to do different things. So the skip row works by basically I've done one run and I would skip two. Yeah. So one run, two runs, and I'll be on the next one. That's so Nathan can come up and go down, following. It's a pretty consistent pattern. It's not too complicated. And it also depends on which way you want to work. You're working up the field, down the field. It does change it all, but the pattern's the same. Skip two, skip one. What map am I playing on? Ninghan Farms, mate. It's a map I have made on my real life farm. It's my map. So, no, you can't download it just yet. It should be coming out on Mod Hub very, very soon. They've been dealing with testing for the last month. We were identical the month when I got the last failure back. It should have been boom. But, yeah, we've basically been dealing with testing. So it should be coming on Mod Hub. It should be coming to console. Unless they send back and say we've got an error and it's all not working, and then it will come out on, like, Yes Mods or something like that. It won't. You know, I'm just about to spit it. It's basically finished. Can't see why it's failing. I'll log into Mod Hub now and see where it's at. I wonder because I basically sent them an email, so. Right, sitting on pending, let's go, yay. While we're full. Oof. Yeah, I really got to get out of the habit of turning this on and off. Joys of map tennis. No, yeah, Giants testing tennis. It's a game of tennis with Giants testing team. Yeah, no, it's the joys. So it's on pending, so sometimes they might rush it through tomorrow or something because they're thinking about it. I have seen them do that, that is amazing. But most likely, their current list says 4 days. Hold on, I should wait. Bang. 3, hit the cruise control. No, cruise. Yeah, Tom Cruise control. Sneak it up a couple Ks to catch up. Down a couple. Right now, if you're doing this with a hide help is blocked by an object. It's me, unload on the run. So this is the whole point of skip rowing, is the harvester, you know, keeps moving. Except for I got full at the end and, yeah, hashtag blame someone else. The beauty of this is I can watch this until that fill point's right down. There we go. Look at the weeds growing in it. Why do we have weeds? I don't know if the harvester's going to get empty from this. Or it might not. Get every corner, got the toolbox full, throw a bit in the, you know. Hey Milton, jumping on, multiplayer. We need someone to drive the auger wagon. Or you can drive the harvester, I'll let you do that. Say hello to Nathan, Milton. Hold on, I should leave that out. I'll go and, once I unload this into the truck, it should be pretty much close to full, Nathan, so I'll go and unload that. Unless you want to drive around the map and look at different things. Oh, I can afford my subsoiler now, I've got to purchase that. Green paint on the side of the tipper, don't worry about it. Purchase. We actually wanted to purchase another one of these subsoilers. Don't have enough money. Idiot. One other thing I was looking at is purchasing the... Okay. Yeah. My warning time was not great. Saturday, Nate. Saturday, Milton. At this time, we're going to be live. Okay. I mean, at this time to a bit later on. I'm going to stream a bit later into the night because hopefully I shouldn't be working. Saturday, Friday, whatever it is. Yeah. No, Friday, tomorrow night I might be going out. So. What I was checking, guys, is that is 48,000 litres, and that's what we got one of. I was going to check the larger auger wagon is 70,000. So we can actually use that as the bigger one. We're pretty much just harvesting these fields, and then we're going to start planting some. We've got a few strange ones. I might just like plant straight over them. Yeah, like who would grow sunflowers? Like, God, I don't own a sunflower draper front. We're getting there. We're up to almost up to my 2-hour stream. So actually, yeah, might have to be, well, not back tomorrow, back Saturday. But we've got to start into a few things, a few crops that need harvesting and all that sort of stuff. A few crops look withered. To be honest, we could actually turn on, because I don't have that on my display. Enter traffic. No, no. Must be this one. Field info. Potato, remove tops. Oh, who would have potatoes? Yeah, nah, Saturday, I'm planning Saturday, so Saturday night we'll go for a bit later because I shouldn't be working Sunday unless I'm going out jet skiing. But I'll have time Saturday. That's the plan. So hopefully we can all, and IRT Gaming will be on as well, which will be good, which is his morning, so it might be your midday stream. So about mid-morning, midday, lunchtime. Start a little bit earlier, hopefully. Coming in cloudy. Don't know where we're going to... Oh, we should show off the sell points, hey Milton. So that field's ready to harvest as well. Slow grow mode. It still happens so quickly. I don't mind. Yeah, I've got 2 seed hawks to go planting. I've got 2 of those, well, one. We're going to go 2 of those subsoilers so we can go the ploughing that way. I've got a lime spreader, or lime fertilizer spreader. I've got a 36 metre boom. Hopefully we can earn some money and we can do some, basically upgrade to the Rubicon or something like that. Use some of the bigger sprayers. So far everything's at the shop. Oh, did you like what I've done with the sell point, Milton? Ended up making your own little corner. Mid-morning, you're 1 hour behind, yep. So that means you'd be better. So you're 9 hours behind me. Because I'm +8. So for me, you'll be like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. It's 1:50 PM for Nathan. It's 9:50 PM for me. What? What? Like. What? Why have I not added oats to the other sell points? Ah, lol. Feel special, you can either go to Bruce's or ML Grains. Hashtag scumbag at Dragon Exports here. Ah, well. You like it? Cool, sounds good. Oh yeah, it looks nice. I try to add a lot of little details and stuff like that. So there's, you know, the wool packs, which yeah, hashtag stolen. Whoa, 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 whoa. The thing is, those wool packs and stuff are you grain door. Back. Thank you. Okay. Hang on, FS. The tipping trailers won't work well. Why have they made it so small? It would look stupid. I can't like export, make them taller. It will look silly. I've got a 10 meter tipper and it won't even fit in an 8 meter hole. So the sell points are actually giant sell points. I've edited them all and moved the X melts around a bit and changed things and stuff, but it's really just edits of their equipment models and everything. So it's not. In theory, it should be the best the game could be, because I'm using their stuff. BRB? Okay, that's alright. I'm creating textures everywhere, not concentrating where I'm driving. This one. 2 feet, 2 pedals, keep going. It has done me ages. We've actually flattened that water drain on the left of us now. Look at that. All ready to harvest. Probably should turn down to ×5. I think we might leave it on that. Might be better for the crop growth and stuff. We can get a bit more done in a day. Stop the time flying through. I just kept it on, so I knew I was going to do a day stream. Was everything full? I might leave that alone and park this up here for you, Nathan. Ah, it's 16 hectares. Oh, empty. That's nice. I was thinking I've got to go and drive these planters back before the end of the stream. Just make sure that they fit through the gate, and if I can't get it through the gate, no one can. I really went the wrong run line. Should have been swapsies, but looks cool with the 2 harvesters. Stupid lines. I wish we could like... I should try and make a quick command to turn them on and off, like a button, so I can flick them on and off. That'd be cool. I like it. We have crows with seagull sound effects. Don't listen to the sound effects. This may be the wrong sound map. But it does create that that is the thing. We need like crow sound effects. Minor details, like the harvester cutting, but the straw equals so low. Da-dunk, da-dunk, John Deere, Grain Star, beep beep. Look at the fuel gauge go down. We'll have to get a fuel trailer as well. Oh, while we're going along, guys, hold on. We should hit cruise control so it keeps harvesting away. Did I actually buy 2 of them? No, I have 1. Let's buy another one. And then also, we were looking at getting the bigger one of these, but we need a bit more cash for that, which will help our harvest program a bit more. I'm sort of saving a little bit so we can lease for doing like lease those sunflower fronts and stuff like that. Should get a whole crop harvester. Maybe do some silage, I don't know. Didn't think of doing... Oh yeah, we've got to purchase a fuel trailer, that's right. I'll just get diesel one. Oh, main colour, fleet colours. Fleet colours, everything is red. It goes faster. It's a red one. So this end I'll come back on myself, and the other end I'll skip 2 runs. So where Nathan will skip 2 runs at this end, and we'll turn around back on himself at the other end. So that's how the skip row and harvesting works, or skip 2. But you can see like the auger wagon can unload Nathan, turn around and come and unload me, or unload me and go back and unload Nathan, so he's not travelling too far between there and the field bin and stuff. So, you know, ups efficiency, it's worth it. New techniques, guys, learn it. The other trick is in here, to learn where the header front and where to look. I would sit here and I would pick a point in front of me. Harvesting's alright because you can actually see, but when you're driving a tractor, you sort of go, okay, we're on the run. Where's our left mark? So about the edge of the field is going to be. It's pretty easy. There's yellow dots for me, but and where's the right side of the front? So you work out how far. So when you're skip rowing and everything, you can work out actually how wide your machine is. So then your head's always pointing forwards when you're working. You're not turning and twisting and turning the steering wheel, trying to see where the implement is located in the field, and seeing if you're missing any bits. You try and pick a point in front of you, so then you're always looking forwards and always holding the steering wheel straight. Real life tip. Full. Where's my auger wagon? See, yeah, I would literally stop right now going, I'm not going to be able to get it back to that other end. Dun 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 dun, jump jump. Must be the case straw swath isn't wide. No, yours isn't. They're all not wide enough. Oh yeah, keep unload on the run. Oh, and then, since you say so. You're back, Milton. That's nice. Still want an auger wagon driver. Empty yet? Empty enough. I've got to unload my harvester. Needs lawn. Great. resting a wee bit. That's alright. Wrong button. Yeah, it's weird how they have the unload wagon and the screen disappear with, you know, the O button. Should change that. Like should change binding of that O to something else, but though it's so easy to remember. 10 PM. I really need to start getting ready for bed. But, you know, rest for you content creators is, you know, what's sleep? Here I am, awake for the next hour just to, or 2 hours just to see if my mod comes live. It's not, it's on pending. It'll be a few days. Yeah, that's not going to work, Nathan. It's really like the straw only goes to 40 feet, not 45 feet. Yeah, we turned the lines off. We're about one run. Sort of did this one because then I can neaten it up because it's going to finish off that triangle. A couple of little triangles, which is not bad. Joys of auto steer, GPS. Fields like this is actually when we need it, and it's so much better having the GPS on MP. Like that lag and turning is just, it does my head in. I cannot keep a straight line and I hate it. I feel like an absolute retard. You know, I turn the wheel to correct it up or straighten it up, and all of a sudden, like 3 seconds later, the harvester moves. It's like, it just does me. I remember playing on, look back on my time lapses, guys. I was doing a multiplayer of Volus 9. I might have been on a Dagoin server, and I had to, might have been on Dagoin watching me or something. We had the bale trailer. Everyone else was unloading the bales and stuff like that, and I was driving the trailer. And I'm like there with lag wiggling, just trying to keep it straight, like 3 high bale stack they've spent so long doing. It was kind of impressive. But I spent ages, and then me backing it up was like watching the biggest noob ever. Like, do you even play FS? And there's me, 14 guys trying to reverse this dolly trailer, which if you watch me on single player, done in seconds. No, I'm not that it's not that bad. But it was just, yeah, painful. That's why I feel so happy it's off my server, or off my computer. So, I think that's doable for me, just running it off the computer. Like, the lag is only 200 for Nathan, which is pretty good. So it's the same I get off a Deddy server, really. So that's saying to me it's pretty good. And holding a stream. And the bit rate's still sitting pretty stable. No, wrong line. He did your best bale stack lag. I remember when Gamer Dragon did that stream for breast cancer. We did the whole breast cancer awareness week. Very good. I felt I had to help out. I just couldn't. I didn't really do much myself. I did a couple of things, but he did such a good cause trying to do donations and everything like that. It was very worthwhile. So I helped him out. So I was like, oh, I'm going to do the pink ribbon, but I was going to do it in bales. It took me seconds, single player, stacking these bales in a nice ribbon shape. Like, you know, the pink and white ribbons. basically using silage bales wrapped up in different colours. So it was cool. To do it on his multiplayer, he did a 2-hour stream, 2 or 3 hours, and I did time beforehand starting it. Oh my god, the lag. I would just get it just right, boom, and the machine would go through it. And he uses like extended driving control or something like that, and that creates input lag, like between the wheel or keyboard and everything, because it basically things off the server. That was just the headache I had, and I just had to do it. So it was just a lot of, everything's full. It's all on the truck. Hashtag stole it. Yeah, it just took me so long. I ended up doing it. I wasn't stopping till I did it, but it just, I made it. There are pictures out there. You can go and re-watch one of his streams and see it. Just the effort though was like insane. But it ended, and then he actually left it in the field, which was very, very good. He just knew the amount of effort I put into it. But it was just funny. I ended up actually, instead of stacking the bales on top of each other and building it like I did in single player, I actually laid them all out on the field and made a bigger one. It was, I don't know, it was something different, something farming sim and something funny, and for a very, very good cause. So I had to help out with his streams and stuff. How big is the field on your map? This current field, mate, we're in here. 16, well, land area 13.35 hectares for this field. The biggest field on the map is field 3, 30 hectares. Oh, look at those weeds. Why have they not? So we've got to get some herbicide. Oh, where's it going? ML grains. So, over to the shop where the vehicle shop is, Nathan. Just the first sell point there where the white one is. Anyway, hey Nathaniel, welcome to the stream, mate. Are you trying to find it? Yeah. I'm waiting for the big green beam. Oh, that one. There's only 2 sell points take oats. Yeah, they're all supposed to, but anyway, only 2 take oats. So you can either go to Bruce's or ML grains. Or MLG grains. I wonder who that's named after. Did I actually name a sell point after you, Nathan? I don't think I did. I think I ran out of places. I could name the vehicle dealer, but I thought Last Chance Autos was pretty cool. It's a funny name I always use. Yeah. Oh, do you need a business name? Okay, Last Chance Autos ringing up. Sounds like a place. Was it? Hey, Last Chance Autos. Good work ain't cheap, and cheap work ain't good. Sounds like a typical car workshop. Yeah, the good work ain't cheap and cheap work ain't good. Typical. But in saying that, nowadays, expensive work ain't good either. No matter how much you pay, you still get a very average job. Work quality is gone. Bye-bye. Well, that's what it's like in Australia anyway. That's why I just try and do most work myself. Oh yeah, I know it's fine. You've got Meadow Grove, that's in your name. You know, the gates are all yours, so, well, from your map. There's actually, basically, the models I have are from your, like, that aren't farm sim models are from your map. I think I've really only used the gates, the wool bales maybe. But I think that's really it. I've tried to use Giants models for everything. Oh, and the forklift. But you didn't have an issue with that, so that's all good. It's one of those things, everyone else's map seems to have that sort of stuff on it, so it's like, yeah, must come from somewhere. Most things I've tried to make myself, like I've done things where gone forever and now they are called FS Nation. Yep. Supposedly there's still a server, or not a server as such, still a storage location of all the forum pages and stuff. Because you got to hold on to things for so long for legal reasons and everything. Supposedly that storage, that archive is still available somewhere. Maybe on a server, maybe on a storage. People are supposedly access FS UK that way. But I've never found out a way of doing it. Someone's told me to that and I said show me the link. He never came back with a link, so that sort of person I'd take, you know, with a grain of salt. So, but supposedly that's sort of it. And the theory of it is it's correct, you know, like, yeah, you got to hold things for a while, so the archives are sitting somewhere, so the info is still accessible to the people who have access to it. But yeah, I don't have it. It's so sad because the tutorials that were there are lost, and the tutorials were good because you're written tutorials and picture tutorials, so you actually can take your time to go through it. And just that collection alone, if that's all they built the site off, would be good. The whole forum part of it, actually forums are dead. To be honest, mate, every forum is dead. I've been doing forums for a very long time and they're dead. They died ages ago. When Facebook came out, they died. And now with Discord and all that sort of stuff, like, yeah, there's an FS UK Discord server that's more active than the forum was. That's the chat room, but you're missing those tutorial parts and those picture logs. That's where the video tutorials come in. So if I had I didn't have the time, but I want to do is those tutorials. I want to give out that information. I want to create a video on how to do modding and stuff like that. If I had the time when I knew it was closing down, I didn't have the time, but I was planning on trying to copy all the info on those main tutorials, those very popular ones, and re-emit it. Basically, I learnt to do the mapping from them. I've missed out. If I started a couple of months later than what I did, I would have missed a lot of the basic setting up stuff. It was very helpful. And basically the advanced stuff and everything, if it wasn't for Bullet Bill being so nice and helpful, and his Discord server, and Nathan being helpful and passing on information and knowledge, and including Lancey Boy, he's helped me so much. Without those guys putting their time in and explaining on how things are meant to be, or helping, or just even looking at it and seeing if I've got it right, I wouldn't be getting done where I am. So the thanks go for them, and the thanks go for testers. That's why I've tried to add names onto the map. I've tried to give them the respect that they need, because those guys are helpful. You know, it really, otherwise it would have been a half-assed map. It would have been one of those other maps that, you know, it's not a good looking map. It's been said, it's not the prettiest map. It is a good looking map, but it's not the prettiest map. But the point is, I wasn't making it into a good map. I wasn't making it into the most prettiest map you've ever seen. You know, it's not one of those that you can look at and there's always a good screenshot. This map is my farm. It's near on 90, probably 95% standard to the way it is in real life. Okay, trees are in locations where they are. You know, the fields are the size they are in real life. The tracks and roads are where they are in real life. The only bits that aren't in there is the sell points and everything, because I don't have them in real life. They're actually like 200 k's away or 100 k's away. They're not actually just down the road here in the corner of a field. So those are things I've had to add in for Farm Sim. That's, you know, that's what I've done for basically to make it work on Farm Sim. So those options I've added in. Also, you know, like the tree models are not correct. certain models are not correct, but it's taken me 12 months to get to where it is. I'm not spending another 6 months trying to get models. Maybe version 2 in FS whenever, 21 whenever. I might have more time and might be working on it from now on to that, but I've got other projects I want to start. I want to start making a couple machines. I want to create some Australian farming machines. Like, you know, basically I want to go back to doing like Land Cruiser spraying with a 3-point gooseneck boom spray behind it, towing the Land Cruiser along, spraying it, you know, 15 meters or 45, you know, 15 meter, 45 foot subsoiler. Real life equipment. I want to make stuff like that. That's where my next projects are. Hashtag. No stress. Cruise control on GPS, not watching, chatting away. Ah, such a chatterbox. Not really. He just turned up in time. Yeah, I was just in my own little world. Probably could unload the auger wagon as well. I think that's still full. See, I didn't quite go for the biggest trailer. I went for one that we can drive around a bit. Yeah, I have got the Bogart DLC, mate. You can, if you wanted to, you can get the Bogart DLC. There's a link below in the description, or a link to one of the DLCs. You can easily go in the Bogart one and change it. It should be in the description. To a link to, for as I'm a Giants partnered, so the link actually supports the channel a bit. But yes, I'm getting the Bogart DLC, and it is so for my map. The best part of it is, mate, my mate down the, or my neighbour runs Bogart seeding equipment. My John Deere dealership's been trying to sell me Bogart for years, but we're not getting one. The parallelogram is different, and it doesn't, it's not quite right. Okay, for my conditions, maybe in other places. We actually, for precision seeding, and you know, the split boot it's the whole tungsten and wear point on the split seed boot for the paired road is in, you know, it's not good. It would, see where I run Morris contour 1s, C1s, but we have been looking at the Quantum series. But that's they run the best. That seeding angle, your seed boot angle, your shank angle, it's all a little bit different between the companies. And that makes a difference in soil throw, horsepower to pull, seeding depth control, and seed placement, because we are using air seeders and stuff. So if we're using precision seeders, precision planters and stuff, you're going to have it pretty accurate. You know, there's no point just scratching it in the ground and hoping it to rain. Well, I'm trying to get my seed in 15 mil deep, 15 to 20 mil deep, and like I'm talking, I want to be, you know, at the most 30 mil deep. Like you don't want to go above 25, to be fair. Do I have the video? Nope. Do I have the Bogart DLC? Nope. Is it pre-ordered? Yep. When's it coming out? March 10th. 5 days? 5 days. Can I wait for it? Yeah, nah, I can't wait. This way. Drop the time reel down so we can... What? Detach the hose? Oh, maybe it's on the unfold. I've managed to connect hoses to it. That's cool. Let's go back to this one. Oh, hold on, not quite just yet. Will I be making a video? I'll most likely be streaming it, mate. Whether I'm streaming it on YouTube, I might actually stream it on my Twitch channel. But I may end up with a video of it. Look, did we not even... New Holland hose is not even connected. Oh, I could probably unload that harvester as well, get him to follow me down to the shed. Might leave them here for cleanup later. I got to purchase a karcher. We're going to put that in front of the workshop. Yeah, I'll probably stream it. I might stream it over on my Twitch channel. I am planning on adding the Bolgart DLC to the server. Oh, well, this ain't a server. This is running off my computer, so it'll be pretty easy to add. Hopefully by then my map will be out and released, so you guys can play it. I'm hoping in 4 days it'll be out, or less than. Fold up. So, yeah. You'll either so you'll either see it over there on my Twitch channel, or you'll see it here where I've done a video up. I might record the video later, but there most likely will be multiplayer efforts of it, so I'm thinking this is going to be a bit more difficult to back up than it looks. Ah, hold on. I was loading for the attach button where it's actually manual. I don't know what's happened with these. They used to be. Well, dynamic collisions are not behaving. I'm not too sure why. Alright, let's drive into the field trailer. .600 horsepower, totally what it requires. Oh. I got a feeling I might have to have this very, very accurate, so... These are probably a little bit too big planters for the map, but we've got to see if the biggest gear available can actually drive down the fields, drive down the roads and stuff. So I'm taking one of these to the sheds to load it up. We're hooking it up obviously correctly. I'm just trying to put some actual effort into it. I have manual attach installed, so yeah, all the hoses are on. Nice, we're ready to go. Come on, around me, come. There we go. I don't know. Do you want to come and... I'm basically just going to take one of the seed hawks back to the shop. Back to the farm. To the sheds there. And fill them up. Ready for the next stream when we can go planting and stuff. I guess you could bring one of the sprayers or something like that. It's up to you what you want to do, Nathan. It's pretty open. I've sort of... The beauty is we can do all sorts at the moment. $600 horsepower. That's why we have it. Go away, F1. I don't need any help. I'm a professional. I think we just need to get some herbicide. We may need to buy it for those weeds. If you're keen on pushing your driving skills, let's take... Nah, you got too much lag probably to be driving one of these down the field. Yeah, I've got that one in the way. I thought I better just hook these up so we have room to drive around the shop yard. Oh, it's Z, that's why. Oh, it's up to you if you want to give it a go. See what you can crash into. I want to just prove to the fact that I can drive it out these gates without actually hitting the gates. But hello from the other side of the world. Hello, mate. I got traffic issues. Come on. How you going, mate? Oh, God. Why am I not watching cars? Come on. I can kind of see the issues. The Seed Hawk doesn't drag around. I've decollisioned those gates, so... people can... you can get things out of it. Nathan. We're going to play Stuck Everywhere. This is great fun. Let's put it to the test. What? Oh, I'm stuck on a tree. God, now we got a car. Oh my God, traffic. Oh, just for this. You know. Where is it? The gate. Yeah, the gate. Yeah, a few people had quite a bit of issues during testing, and they said, yeah, they look good, but I took the collisions out of it, so you can drive straight through things. Makes it so much more simple. There's only one way to do this. Okay, so you got to, with the driving one of these big machines that take up both lanes on the road, there's only one way to deal with it. So the saying is, you're better off having a tree stuck in a bar than a bar stuck in a tree. So you're better off having a tree stuck in the planter than a planter stuck in the tree. So what you do is you hit it very, very fast. You point it down the centre of the road. If you get stuck, you pull the tree over with you. Yep. But in FS that doesn't work because it goes boom, it stopped. There's no point slowing down. Went on the theory nice and wide. If the tractor can't fit through it. So we've got the escort out the front, we turn traffic off. That's how we're going to deal with it. So I don't get stuck driving it from first person. It's almost like that's what I'm used to. But Nathan's coming through. Was. Coming through alright. So the roads look small, but... Here, come on. We got a seed hawk. They're pretty good size. This is what people are going to use. It's got to be multiplayer. It's going to be big equipment. Oh, as far as you come along and chop a tree down if it's in the way. All these trees are basically ready to be chopped. So you can deforest the whole map if you wanted to. If you really wanted to, but except for the boundary trees, you shouldn't be able to get to them. Maybe one or two. It took me a while of map escaping, you know, became very good at lurking out a way to escape the map. So then I can't. Could probably fit 2 of these down the road. Yeah, probably. You know, you got to have it right enough. Everyone was going, not sure because it looked narrow, especially when I was driving one machine down the road or something. It was like, are they going to fit? And I'm like, yeah, be easy. Don't worry about it. She'll be right. Typical Aussie slang right there. Yeah, she'll be right, eh? She'll be alright, mate. Don't worry about it. Too easy. Nah. Trying to think of other things to say. It's so funny because I get the same thing, get told you got the strong accent and everything like that, and I'm like, oh, I don't have the accent. It's just the way life is for me. And then people are like, oh, you got a real strong accent. So I try to think of what I say all the time. But, you know, what are those, you know, big Australian sayings? If I got such a strong accent. Hold on. X is unfold. No, not that one. Oh, it's N. And then we should be able to go R. So we could obviously do with the other gates and stuff, but I'm not worried about it. And again, go to the other container. Where is it? Why is it not loading? It's supposed to work. We bought fertilizer out of it. Why can we not buy? It is enough. I'm used to the accent now. Oh. Everyone's getting used to it. Now it's come on and I'm just like, oh, the British accent. You know, just off to the top field, love. Be back for dinner. Just off to... Try and get the Pommy accent going. It's like, oh my god. Oops. I'm a professional, don't worry about it. I know what I'm doing. This is so like... Ah, the effort. I'm hoping to get it under here. No. Why is it not working? Why do I not have control? Ah well, I got fertilizer. You can get fertilizer too. Cool. Should be able to get seed out of it. It's no different than the Giants one. That was always... I've always struggled with that one. 28 grand. Bye. we'll do a big loop around. See, I've kind of put it there so we have the room to keep going forwards. Show off Nathan gets it to work. Yeah, I can see you're full. Show off. Open next cover. There it goes. I needed to get in and out of the... I just have struggling issues. Nah, so just the fields around the yard here, we've got to plant. But I'm thinking we might do that next time. I'm getting very exhausted now. Still got to try and get out of bed early in the morning, so... either keep two together, or these fields are a lot smaller around here, so... It's up to you on which one, whether you want to just put them both together. Yeah, I had to drive in and out of the trigger, yeah. That's why I turned around and went out. But we're sort of set for the next time. So we've got the nice little shed for the big equipment that's not going to fit in it. Show off. I can jump high too. Oh, we're going to buy the Karcher while we can afford it. So, look, I'm falling, look. Look, Mum, I can jump high. I want to be a bird when I grow up. I want to fly around and look like I'm falling. Smarty pants. It looks so funny in third person view. So anyway, now we can go. Play Pressure Clan Wars. So go, nice layout. So this, what do you think of the shed, Nathan? I built this. Yeah, you can stand up here. This is where you put the wool bales. I made this in Blender. It's like one of the only things I can make. It's just missing the guttering and the capping along the edge. It's kind of just looks not complete without it. This is actually how it is in real life. It used to all be timber walls down the top here for a little bit, and then we took those boards off, and then we took two posts out on this one, or a post here and a post out of that one, and at different times. So that's actually how it is in real life. It's a bit better than this one. I'm going to call it there. I think we'll come back another time, some more multiplayer. Sounds pretty good, as long as, you know, we get the time zone right. Thanks everyone so much for watching. Thank you, Nathan, for being in and helping out. Hopefully everyone's enjoyed it. In the end there, we got it to work, so that's good. Catch you all next time. So yeah, if you want the DLC, link in the bottom. Please pre-order it out of my link. You know, follow my Twitch channel. Subscribe to this. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already, and like the video because, you know, why not? Or dislike it if you really wanted to. I don't really care anymore, to be honest, guys. Just any notification or attitude you do towards the video just helps promote it. So do whatever you feel, even comment. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time. Bye.